Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming to our YouTube channel or watching this video on social media. We're super excited to have you back for another one of our weekly vlogs. And today we're diving into a topic that I personally think everyone can relate to, and that is turning your house into a home with some really fun DIY projects and interior design tips. I know, guys, don't turn out. We might be able to pull out the power tools a little bit later. So, moving into a new place, all of your own, huge milestone in life, and it really, really lends itself to you finally making it feel exactly, truly like your own. And there's only one way to do that, and that is by adding your personal stamp, your taste, your style, however you want to say it. That's where we need to go. So that's where we make the magic happen. So if you're a seasoned DIYer, awesome. If you're not, that's okay. We're going to get some great ideas to help you personalize your space no matter what your level of DIYerness or your budget is. So stay tuned to the end. We've got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. Okay, so before we jump into any of our DIY projects, the first thing that we want to do is create our vision. Yeah, I know, it sounds a little bit airy-fairy, but it really is so important to think about what you want your home to look and feel like. I am a super huge fan of creating what are called mood boards. Basically, this is a board or a piece of paper or something that has colors that speak to you, textures that you love, and styles, furniture, like inspirational paintings, all those different things that really, really are like the visual representation of what it is that you want to create in your home. Now, if you haven't played on Pinterest before, Pinterest or Instagram are awesome places to start creating this mood board for yourself. You can also just go through magazines and start pulling out pictures and colors and all the different things. Go down to the Home Depot and grab the paint chip cards, all of those things. But to have a whole kind of like poster board or piece of paper or Pinterest board that has the colors and the themes and the things that really speak to you, that is going to be the best place to start. It's going to create a clear vision for you, and it's going to make your design journey way more focused and, quite frankly, a lot more fun. Okay, let's jump into a couple DIY projects that I think are going to really help you add a personal touch to your space. So one of my favorites is custom wall art. Yeah, I know. Creating your own art for your own walls, I mean, it's really kind of a cool idea. It's very expressive. Now, you could be like bold and abstract and have all kinds of fun things. It could be a meaningful quote to you and your family. Could even be like a cool geometric design that like means something that you create out of painter's tape and then create like multiple paint patterns on the wall and all those kind of things. So there's just really, really fun things that you can do by being your own artist. So take that for what it's worth. It is really, really fun. Another DIY project that you might really enjoy, especially if you're kind of crafty or you like getting in there and getting your hands dirty a little bit, is actually upcycling old furniture. That is a super fun project. So, got a dresser drawers, it's looking a little bit tired, found something on the side of the road for free and think maybe you're going to try and give it some new life, try sanding it down, giving it a fresh coat of paint, or swapping out some of the hardware is always an easy one. Not only is that going to save you some money, but it's also going to create this really unique piece of furniture that nobody else is going to have. Totally yours, totally your own style. And it's kind of a fun way to spend a weekend. Try it out. Let me know how it goes. I'd love to see some pictures. Put them in the comments below. Okay, another really fun DIY project that you can do yourself, personalize your own space, is to create some floating shelves and kind of decorate those. Now, floating shelves are absolutely perfect for things like gadgets or collectibles or books, or if you like something that's maybe a little bit more industrial looking, maybe try using some reclaimed wood or heavy duty brackets with that reclaimed wood. Or if you're feeling up to the challenge, You could maybe even build yourself a custom bookcase or a bar cart, or maybe even something else that's practical and stylish. You guys, there are so many videos out there that will show you how to do some of these things, and so many like items that you can repurpose and reclaim. Okay, now let's talk about textiles. Let's talk about um, really simple things, you guys, like swapping out throw pillows, maybe making your own curtains, uh, just really going out and finding fabrics and textiles that speak to you and speak to your style. Maybe some rugged leather, like some distressed leather is really kind of fun to play with. That gives it a more of a masculine look, still kind of soft and cozy. There's also durable fabrics that you can find. There's just lots out there. So if you're aiming for comfort, durability, anyway, easiest way to do that, honestly, and probably the cheapest way to do that is going to be with some throw pillows. So maybe try some different throw pillows out on your sofas. All right, now let's move on to some interior design tips that are really going to make your home feel even more like you, if you can. I know. Let's start with a color scheme. Okay, let's start with a color scheme that reflects your style. I like turquoise. I have a turquoise chair. But it's really all about kind of reflecting you and your vibe and what makes you feel good. What are the colors that make you feel good? Do you love the rich, dark, romantic colors? Do you like blues? Do you like beach feelings? Do you like earth tones? What do you like? And then don't be afraid to sort of mix and match some of that stuff together. There's a great thing called a color wheel. There are complementary colors, there are correlating colors, all kinds of things. But you really can like bring it all together by bringing in some of your favorite accent colors. And you can do that in the form of cushions, pillows, rugs, artwork, all of the above. So your whole room doesn't have to be turquoise. It can just have a pop of color like mine does. And you can't really see it because it's kind of faded out behind me. But in this piece of artwork, there are some turquoise accents and it's kind of blurred out. But it's really fun to just be able to bring some of your favorite colors in very, very subtly. So consider that as well. Now, I love mixing old pieces and new pieces together. And it's a great way to add some character to your home. So, some sort of like sleek modern piece of furniture with a vintage nightstand, or, just a table, or unique hand me downs. I'm going to be totally honest with you. My bedroom, my bedroom set is the original furniture that my parents first purchased when they got married. It is solid furniture and I love it. It is super fun to say how old it is, totally an antique now. But my whole room is not like antique. It's not at all. In fact, I love pairing it with just clean, simple design, the bedding, the pillows, all those kind of things, just sleek, simple, modern. But to have this old, really solid wood furniture, absolutely gorgeous. I love the like tarnished gold knobs on everything. It looks amazing. So I love that mixing the old with the new and the hand-me-downs. And it feels layered and textured and lived in and comfortable and just a little bit sentimental as well. Okay, let's talk about creating cozy corners. That's another way that you can make your space feel like a home. Could be just putting a little reading somewhere. Again, in my primary bedroom, we have just a really comfy, oversized reading chair with a little reading lamp that comes up over the back. And and I have a little blanket on it, and it's just cozy. And I love to sit there and read in the morning or do my journaling or those kind of things. But it's just a great place to like, it's like a little sanctuary in the middle of the rest of my room. You can create that anywhere in your house. We have another one out in our kitchen area. Again, just great to like sit down, have your morning cup of whatever you're drinking and or unwind at the end of the day. So, all right, let's talk about atmosphere. Lighting specifically. Lighting creates kind of an ambiance, and there's lots of ways that you can do this. You can mix all kinds of lighting together. So you can have like ambient lighting with ceiling fans, and then task lighting, and then desk lamps or floor lamps. Anyway, I'm one of those people that I want everything light and bright and open. And so the more lights for me, the better. You may have a space in your home where you really want it to just be kind of dark and cozy and romantic and those kind of things. So go ahead and create the mood that you're looking for with lighting. There's so much lighting design that you can even do DIY with your programmable lighting and the different new light bulbs that they have out there. You can have different color hues. You can have what's called a circadian lighting, which changes throughout the day to match like what the sun is doing outside. All those kind of things. There's so many great lighting options that you really can create the kind of atmosphere that you want in your home as well with lighting. Okay, now, this one I almost feel like goes without saying, but apparently it doesn't. And that is displaying your personal items. Like, I'm not a big collector, but I do love things that speak to me. I love displaying things from our travels and our trips and our memories. Might just be a seashell. It might just be a geo. It might be, well, I just have lots of different things throughout my house that I think are really, really fun souvenirs. But anyway, they're things that showcase what matter to me. Like when you come into my house, you'll see lots of pictures of my family. You'll see lots of things that we've just collected on our travels. Very eclectic because I love it that way. And that's me. So the other thing that I also really like in my house and in other people's houses is some greenery. Now it doesn't have to be like a live greenery because let's be honest, if you know Katie and you love me at all, you don't give me anything that's alive that I have to keep alive because I'm not very good at it. But I do love greenery. There are so many great like succulents that are easy to keep alive, or even the fake succulents that look so real. So here in Arizona, succulents are a thing. But there's also other greenery and trees and this little pieces that you can put all over your house and lots of low maintenance options. So add some color, add some green. Green, it makes everything feel healthier and alive and all of that kind of stuff. And truly, you do not have to have a green thumb to do that. So, in conclusion, let's wrap this puppy up. Turning a house into a home is really just about taking the time to think about what's important to you, what speaks to you, what mood are you trying to create, and then going out and doing it. It doesn't have to be expensive. You do not need to hire an interior designer to do it. Those are all fun things to do, though, by the way. But you can create all by yourself an environment and a home that represents who you are, what's important to you, and really, really just is welcoming and warming to you. And that's really who it matters to, is to you. So thanks you guys so much for tuning in. I would love to hear your best design ideas. Put them down in the comments below. If you haven't already, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a subscribe. And then of course, please share this information with anybody else that you know that might find this interesting. We're always appreciative of you helping us get the word out. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you on our next video.